Wayward King, Mick Fitzgerald. 2 is Even Flow, Timmy Murphy. 3, Listen Timmy, Tony Dobbin. 4, Santa Concerto, Robbie Supple. 5 is Marla, Carl Llewellyn. 6, The Outback Way, Norman Williamson. 7 is Lyndon's Lotto, Adrian Maguire. 8 is Linton Rocks, Joe Tizard. Number 9, Gree D'Estrival, Tony McCoy. 10 is Ryhane, Connor O'Dwyer. 11, Money Man, Brian Harding. 12, River Unchin, David Parker. 13 is Noyan, Lorcan Wire. 14, Maitre de Musique, Richard Dunwoody. Now, Richard Dunwoody's putting up 1 pound over, which means he's riding this at 10 stone 3. Remember, he forfeited his later 2 rides yesterday. He's already said he'll ride 2 over tomorrow and call it a day, but he's 3 over here, or 1 over, I should say, but riding at 10-3 here. Number 15 is Native Status. That's Paul Carberry. 16 is Ballyline, Brendan Powell. Number 17, Carly Ladd, Richard Guest. He's putting up 4 pound over, riding that at 10-4. 18 is Red Bean, Richard Johnson. 19, the Eanes, Dean Gallagher. And 20, Sniper, Calvin McCormick. So, all 20 go, and the John Hughes Trophy. Let's have a look at the betting.
Prices: Grease D'Estrival is 4-1, clear favourite. The Outback Way 7-1. The one they've backed is Ryan, 11-1 down to 9-1. There was 12-1 this morning. Lyndon's Lotto and Linton Rocks are both 10-1. Marla 11-1. Even Flow 12s from 14s. Maitre de Musique is 14s. Listen Timmy is 14-1, the same price as Santa Concerto and Noyan. The others are 16-1 and upwards.
There you go. They're off and running in the John Hughes Trophy, and down near the inside, Noyan, one of the first away with Native Status, and up there too is Linton Rocks in the early stages. Lyndon's Lotto wider out, so too the Eanes and Even Flow as they charge to the first, and Even Flow the first one to touch down and all over the first safely. So it's Even Flow and Lyndon's Lotto who lead from the Eanes, and just behind them is Native Status as they go to the second. Listen Timmy is behind them over on the far side as they go through the second. The leaders, and they jump it well, all intact, all 20 runners on their feet as they race now towards the chair. And Listen Timmy goes up to join Even Flow in the lead. Just behind them is Lyndon's Lotto, and further back in the field then is the Outback Way. Then Native Status as they come to the chair now. Gree D'Estrival jumped it on the inside in about 6th, and Sniper went through the top of it as they race towards the water now. A line of about 4, and it's Listen Timmy over on the far side who jumps into the lead there from the Eanes. Further back in 3rd then the Outback Way from Santa Concerto, and Even Flow, and Ballyline has made some ground. Further back then is Lyndon's Lotto from River Unchin, and then Gree D'Estrival about 6th or 7th. They're still all intact here as they head towards the Melling Road. Then Native Status back in centre field from Wayward King and Linton Rocks, and then on the inside is Ryhane, followed then by Money Man, and further back in the field Red Bean from Marla. Maitre de Musique is well out the back in company there with Carly Ladd. Also second last is Sniper, as the last of all is Noyan as they head now towards fence number 5. We join John Hanmer.
And Listen Timmy near the inside is the leader from the Outback Way. Then just in behind them comes Native Status, and they come now to the 6th fence. The Eanes right there in the centre of the course. Lyndon's Lotto just about took the lead there. They're all over that one, and as they come to the next open ditch, the Eanes and then Lyndon's Lotto. Listen Timmy's still there, Ballyline's right there over this ditch, and the leaders all over safely. I'm looking back, and Sniper is right out the back, but they all seem to be still going as they come to the next plain fence. It's Lyndon's Lotto just in the lead as we join Tony O'Hare.
Lyndon's Lotto and the Eanes are most prominent, followed towards the outside by Santa Concerto. Not far behind them towards the inside is the Outback Way, with Listen Timmy also close up as they come down to the fence before Beechers, and Lyndon's Lotto is the leader over that one, followed in second place by the Eanes, and they're followed on the inside as we get the jockey's view as they come down to Beecher's Brook. And up front it's Lyndon's Lotto, the leader from the Eanes. Even Flow is close up. Ballyline and Listen Timmy are just behind them. Red Bean is out wide, and over Beecher's Lyndon's Lotto is the leader, and we've lost one. The Eanes is unseated as rider, and Sniper is a long way behind as they come to the Foynaven fence. Lyndon's Lotto is the leader. Lyndon's Lotto, Ballyline, Listen Timmy, the Outback Way on the inside. Gree D'Estrival improves up the inner, then Santa Concerto and Even Flow. Linton Rocks is next, and then Ryhane, followed by Native Status, and behind these is River Unchin with Maitre de Musique and Red Bean. Wayward King further back in the field, followed by Carly Ladd and Marla towards the back with as they jump the canal turn. It's the Outback Way, the leader from Linden's Lotto in second. Greed Estraval next on the inside of Listen Timmy, and they're followed by Ballyline as they jump Valentine's. The Outback Way leading from Linden's Lotto. We rejoin John Hanmer.
And Linden's Lotto out in the centre, the Outback Way near the inside. Listen Timmy between them. Greed Estraval just poised in behind them with Ballyline, and then Santa Concerto as they stream over that. And they've got 4 to jump now. The next is the last ditch, and it's Listen Timmy and Linden's Lotto just ahead of the Outback Way and Greed Estraval, and then comes Ballyline, Santa Concerto, Linton Rocks, and then comes Red Bean. Going to the third last, Listen Timmy has his head just in front of Linden's Lotto on the outside. On the inside then is the Outback Way. Then Greed Estraval poised to challenge. Red Bean running on with Linton Rocks and Santa Concerto as they go across the Melling Road with 2 to jump, and Linden's Lotto on the outside of Listen Timmy and over to Jim McGrath.
Well, it's Linden's Lotto who's out in front for Adrian Maguire, who rides Addington Boy tomorrow, and he'll love this fast ground. He leads from Listen Timmy. Then in third place as they head towards the second last is the Outback Way. There's a view from the saddle as further back in the field then we see Maitre de Musique back up on the outside, and Greed Estraval has virtually been pulled up at the rear as they race now towards the second last. And up front it's Listen Timmy and Linden's Lotto. They're together as they come to the second last, about 3 lengths in front of Maitre de Musique, running on for Richard Dunwoody. Just behind them being pushed along the Outback Way, and further back then is Rye Hain running on for Ireland. Under the whip now from Red Bean, coming towards the last though. Listen Timmy went through the top of it but landed safely by 2 or 3 lengths to Linden's Lotto. Battling on as Maitre de Musique on the near side is running on well as they head towards the elbow. Behind them is the Outback Way and Rye Hain. Coming up towards the elbow though, it's Listen Timmy, Tony Dobbin, who's out in front by 3 lengths to Linden's Lotto. Maitre de Musique is trying hard, followed then by the Outback Way, but on the run in for home, 100 yards left to go, and it's Listen Timmy, Tony Dobbin, who goes on to score in the John Hughes Trophy. Listen Timmy goes on to win by 4 lengths. Second, Linden's Lotto. Third, Maitre de Musique. Fourth, then the Outback Way, followed further back in the field by Rye Hain, Marla, Santa Concerto. They're followed by Wayward King, River Unchin, Linton Rocks, Red Bean, then Even Foe. By golly, there's a lot of finishes. Then follows Native Status back in the field in company there with Carly Ladd, who was a finisher. So too was Ballyline and Money Man, who was last to finish. So the spread on the number of finishes tomorrow in the National is going to be pretty high. But there is the winner. The winner is number 3, Listen Timmy, owned by the Sentinel Racing Club, trained by Steve Brookshaw and ridden by Tony Dobbin. Second is number 7, Linden's Lotto, owned by M. Bailey, trained by Tony Martin, ridden by Adrian Maguire. And third, number 14, Maitre de Musique, owned by Robert Ogden, trained by Martin Todd Hunter and ridden by Richard Dunwoody. Fourth, the Outback Way, owned by the Winning Line, trained by Venetia Williamson, ridden by Norman Williamson. 14 to 1, the winner there, Listen Timmy. On the John Hughes, first number 3, Listen Timmy at 14 to 1. Second, number 7, Linden's Lotto at 15 to 2. Third, number 14, Maitre de Musique at 16 to 1. And fourth, number 6, the Outback Way at 9 to 1. The favourite was number 9, Greed Estraval, at 9 to 2.